War is usually remembered for its battles, weapons, and generals. But behind every rifle, tank, and frontline assault, there was another crucial factor that decided who could keep fighting: food. An army doesn't march on courage alone. It marches on calories, logistics, and whatever could be eaten under fire. In this video, we'll explore what soldiers really ate during wartime, how major powers organized their military food systems, and why rations became as important as ammunition. From carefully designed American ration packs to improvised meals on the Eastern Front, this is the story of nutrition, survival, and endurance in war. After the horrors of World War I, military planners learned a harsh lesson: starving soldiers don't fight well. By World War II, food was no longer an afterthought. It became a science. Governments began treating military nutrition professionally, with precise calorie calculations, standardized packaging, strict logistics chains, long shelf life preservation methods. The goal was simple, but massive in scale: keep millions of soldiers physically capable under extreme stress, often for months or years at a time. Every ration had to survive long transport by ship, train, or truck, extreme heat, cold, mud, and humidity, rough handling in combat zones. Food was no longer just sustenance, it was a strategic asset. No country invested more in standardized military food than the United States. The U.S. Army developed a system of 5 main ration types, each designed for specific battlefield conditions. Ration A was the best possible meal. Ration A included fresh meat, vegetables, bread, dairy products. But there was a catch. It required fully equipped kitchens, refrigeration, and rear area logistics. As a result, Ration A was usually available far from the front lines, where conditions allowed proper cooking. Ration B was similar to Ration A, but relied on non-perishable foods, field kitchens closer to combat. It was still relatively nutritious and warm, making it one of the most appreciated meals when available. Ration C was the most infamous. It was individual, canned, and pre-cooked. A typical Ration C included meat and beans, meat and potatoes, crackers, canned fruit. While nutritionally adequate, soldiers hated it. Why? Monotony, bland taste, greasy texture, eating the same cans for weeks. Many soldiers joked that Ration C was technically food. Designed for paratroopers, rangers, and special operations units, Ration K came in 3 small boxes: breakfast, lunch, dinner. It was lightweight, high-calorie, and easy to carry. However, it was never meant to be used for long periods. After more than 10 days, soldiers began to suffer weight loss and fatigue. Ration D was not a meal. It was an emergency chocolate bar, extremely dense in calories. It was hard to chew, bitter by design, and intended only for extreme situations. The goal was simple: energy, not pleasure. Allied forces, British troops, Soviet units, and even the Brazilian Expeditionary Force often relied on American supplies, sometimes adapting them to local tastes. The U.S. industrial capacity made the U.S. the backbone of Allied logistics. The Soviet diet was simple and harsh: bread, soup, porridge, canned meat. One unique feature stood out: daily vodka rations. Soldiers often received 70 to 110 milliliters of vodka per day. It was believed to boost morale, fight cold, and reduce stress. For many Red Army soldiers, vodka was considered just as essential as food. Early in the war, Germany attempted ration standardization. Typical foods included sausages, smoked meats, bread. But after 1942, industrial collapse and Allied bombing devastated supply lines. Quality declined rapidly. By the later stages of the war, German soldiers often survived on poor bread, thin soups, and minimal calories. Hunger became a constant companion. Japanese military food is often considered the least effective of the major powers. The diet relied almost entirely on rice, minimal protein, and very little fruit or vegetables. There was no true standardization, and logistics were chaotic. Malnutrition became widespread, severely weakening Japanese forces as the war dragged on. No matter what nation, the reality at the front was brutal. Food was repetitive, cold, and often insufficient. Soldiers frequently described their diet as just better than starving. Meals were eaten in trenches, inside ruined buildings, under artillery fire. Cooking was a luxury. Warm food was rare. Eating quickly mattered more than taste. Yet despite all this, food kept armies moving. Weapons win battles, but food sustains armies. The ability to feed soldiers consistently often determined who could fight longer, move faster, and endure more suffering. Behind every victory, there was a supply chain, and behind every soldier, a ration pack. Understanding wartime food is understanding the hidden backbone of war itself. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the forgotten side of warfare, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more videos about military history, weapons, technology, and the realities of war. And turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.